Well, hello everybody. Here we are again at another recent finds video. Some of these finds go back a few weeks, and there's a few that I found this week too. Not many this week, but a few. Alright, I'll start off with this BMW 635 CSI. And as you see over to the side, I already have a loose one because I bought a couple of long cards, but when I see a good short card, I will try and buy it as well. There's this one. This is the 8 crate. I don't have this one in a long card yet, so very happy to find this one. It's a great old casting. It's a Ford. I think it's a custom line wagon or something like that. It's got the motor in the back. The first one I have's from about 2012, and it's a Moon, like Moon products, Moon speed equipment. Yeah, so that one's really good. This next one is a new Le Troca, or Le Troca. I found this along with the other two short cards. I found these at a Woolworths supermarket last Monday night. I had seen that pink one before, but I hadn't seen this green variation of the La Troca. So there was that. Got a pair handy to the desk. Yeah, I seen on the back of the card they're a GM product, so they're I don't know what year model Chevy they'd be, or GMC. This is another one I picked up on the same night as the 3 short cards. I got this Mustang Coupe 2019 Ford Mustang Coupe. Yeah, this nice blue one. I'll have to open it in another video. And I got this Aston Martin DBR1 from 1956. Another one I'll open, but I'll save that. Another Maserati Shamal, this time in yellow. I do like this casting because it reminds me a lot of the Maserati Bi-Turbo, which was a 4-door sedan. Raced in the touring cars back in '87. But I don't think it was very successful. It's got a really weird wheel arch, but looks good in yellow, this one. Mazda MX-5 Miata. That's a pretty nice recolour of this one. I do like that. And got a 94 Audi Avante. This one, yeah, I don't know. There's just something about these wagons or estates, shooting brakes. I mean, these things, just real weapons. And in this grey colour, definitely interesting. Reminds me of a Ford Falcon I once had, an XC. It had been resprayed a grey colour like that. Now I got this Cyberpunk car, which is a quadra-turbo R VTEC. Now this is a sort of fantasy looking thing, but it's a nice design. I'm not sure if I have this one already. I know I do have the Cyberpunk Porsche. So it's a 911 or 930 turbo. So if I have a double, I'll add this to my cell collection, or it could possibly be opened. Because I do like the look of it. It's a good shape. Looks sleek. This one here, this is a Fast and Furious. It's a 2010 BMW M5. It reminds me of a BMW my younger brother has. I don't even know what model it is of the car, because it's got no badge on it, and my brother's not really into cars. He likes this one, obviously. That's why he bought it, and it's got M badges on it, but he doesn't know what it is. It's not an M5, but it's a 5 or a 7 series with a body like this in black. It's a really good looking car, to be honest. But what it is, I don't know. But pretty sure this one's been released before. I'd really like that Land Cruiser. I think I did pick up one before from a previous series where it was first released. And the version of Dom's Dodge Charger, not Camaro. The Dodge Challenger, that's pretty cool as well. The Honda NSX, that might be a good casting, so it's probably worth getting all 5 from this series. But when I found this at Kmart, there were about 9 of these on the pegs, and the other 5 were long gone. So this is a peg warmer at that Kmart. But it's a good looking car. That's why I got it. Now, I only have a handful of these. This is one of the, I don't know, pullback speeders. It's a Skyline GDR. It's an R34, 1999. I know these things are popular, so I thought, well, I'll get it. And my last car for the video. This is the 2025 Oracle Red Bull racing car of Max Verstappen. Yeah. Last time he wore number 1. Yeah, because he missed last year's championship by 2 points. Would have been 5 in a row for Max, but it wasn't to be. But yeah, I'm glad I've picked this up. This has been a while coming because I've got the Oscar Piastri car, which obviously I had to get because he's Australian, and his teammate Lando Norris because he's the world champion. I had to get this one because I like Max Verstappen. Yeah, and of course that's a nice casting. Yeah, of course last week there were these cars by Authentic Collectibles that I put in another video on the day I got them. Richie Stanaway and Greg Murphy's ZB Holden Commodore. An Erebus car sponsored by Boost Mobile. The retro version of Dick Johnson and Larry Perkins 1985 Bathurst Greens Tough. Another tribute with Colin Bond and Kevin Bartlett's Channel 9 Camaro. Was of course built by Kevin Bartlett, the original. So it was his car, shared with Colin Bond. And there was the car of Macaulay Jones from Brad Jones Racing, sponsored by Wendy's. This was a New Zealand round car. ITM 400. The Supra GR prototype that debuted at Bathurst last year, driven by Neil Crompton. And one more, the Thomas Randall retro Castrol livery from the Sandown 500 of a year or two ago. The details are in the other video. Anyway, well, I'll bring this video to a wrap, and thank you all for viewing, as always, and I hope you're in the best of health and everything's going well for you. Goodbye.